Hello again, everybody. This is Rob Boberty, and welcome to Plantera. Now, Plantera is kind of a cutesy little game. It's kind of a clicker, but a little bit more to it. You are basically just trying to grow stuff, and so we start off, and all you can grow are carrots. So this little helper guy comes and plants your stuff, and well, harvests it. Not really plants it. You plant it. It's kind of, like I said, it's kind of cutesy, but fun. Oh, I think this was ahead of more than once. And it starts off a little slow because you gotta wait till you can harvest stuff yourself, or this guy will grab it. And it doesn't seem to be any difference. Oh, I think I can click that guy. Once you get a couple more of these, it'll start going up a little faster, and you've also got a level that starts off going really fast. Increases really fast to begin with. Can I click? I thought I must have clicked that guy. The butterflies, like, there we go, now I'm on level 2. The butterflies kind of like glow after a while, and you can click them, just gives you a little bit more money. And as you go up levels, you unlock more stuff. I don't have enough money for that yet. There we go. You've basically got 3 different things you grow. You've got your crops, your bushes, and your trees that I don't have yet. And then you got other stuff that come up eventually. And these guys, I don't know if that little mole guy takes any of your stuff, but there's stuff that comes later that does. Like these guys, you just gotta click them to get them away. Now, at least to start, when you start off, you're the only way to stop things from getting your stuff. Another bush there. But eventually you can add in more animals that kind of help. I can't show any of them right now. I think I'm going to pause and jump ahead a little bit. Level 3, now when you get to level 3, you get another little helper guy. And eventually this gets a little crazy. Like you saw at the beginning, what it showed before the game starts and before you click, it kind of showed a lot more stuff going on here. Oh, I can't do the tree yet. Gotta wait for one more. There we go. There, so now we got crops, bush, and tree. And then you've got some other stuff here coming up. And the way the game works, these guys can collect pretty much everything. They can't, I don't think they do anything with the butterflies, and they can't stop anything like the birds and the other things that come later. But when you're sitting there playing it, when you're sitting there playing it, it's kind of boring just to sit and watch them, so you usually end up harvesting a bunch of stuff, kind of speed things along. And this game also has, I don't know what you call it, it keeps working after you're gone, so the more you set up, the more it'll collect stuff as the game's off. I actually got quite a bit further than this, but I backed up my save. I don't know how that's going to work with the doing stuff while the game's off. So I'll find out when I try to go back to that, unless I get further in this one. I'm going to get a chicken. Now the chickens, oh yeah, you can hit the question mark to see what they do. The hens lay eggs worth 3 coins. So you can put a bunch of chickens. Got a tree, need more trees in that. Get out of here. And the bunnies, of course, steal carrots, and I think all the other crops too. I think the birds might just go after the berries and stuff, but I don't know, they might go after everything. This fox chases your chickens. I don't think he ever does anything with them though. He just chases them away, and then I think they won't produce anything. But you gotta click him 3 times, then he runs away. And then the bunny just once, this guy just once. And of course the butterflies, like I said, I don't think anything harvests them but them. And something I found in here, look out for ladybugs. Ladybugs give you a lot of stuff, well, compared to like each individual thing. You'll just see a little ladybug floating around and running along the ground. You click it and it gives you a bunch of money. But you don't see them very often, and it seems like every time you see one, every time you get one anyway, it's higher. I don't know if it's based on your level maybe, but it does seem like it definitely increases a lot. Let's put another apple tree. And as you go up in levels, it'll unlock these other ones. And so eventually you'll want to be getting rid of some of your other ones. Now I got a, what is that? Turnip. See, like now I can't put that in place. You know what, can I just put it right over? Nope, I have to actually delete the carrots. So I can put another turnip, because they do a lot more. Get out of here, bird. There's a ladybug right there. See, it's 50 right there. I know it gets up to at least 100 or so, so it's quite a sizable little chunk, and definitely worth keeping an eye out for. And also these signs here at the end, when I get up to 500, I can use 500 coins to expand my area, or I can expand that way. And I see you. These butterflies don't really seem to do a whole lot. There might be more to them that I'm missing, like if you wait or if you catch them right away or something, because sometimes they seem higher. Out of here, fox. And let's see, I can't do... Oh yeah, it does unlock now. The dog, I thought that was like a beaver or something at first. The dog will chase away all these different animals, and when you put it down, it just kind of wanders around. The scarecrow scares away the birds. This doubles coin production, and this increases the time helpers work while you're away. So right now they only work for an hour when I leave the game, but eventually it'll be a lot more. Okay, now I can buy a scarecrow. Now the scarecrow just scares away birds, but that's kind of nice because they kind of take a little bit of everything. They kind of swoop in when you're not expecting them sometimes. And they also don't make any noise. I noticed you can hear the wolf, and you can hear the fox, sorry, and you can hear the rabbit when it starts eating, at least, because the rabbit is kind of a problem because he'll come in and he'll eat something and then move along, then he'll eat another one, then he'll move along. So you can actually take out quite a bit, but you can hear it. So the first time it happens, I'll just let him go so you can hear him. Not the fox, though. Where's he gonna go? Where are you gonna go? I still don't know what the mole does, or whatever it is. There he goes. Where'd he go? Did he eat something? I didn't hear him. Maybe I thought I heard him before. Oh, I think everyone's taken everything he's trying to eat. See, he'll take something and then he'll eat something else, and he'll just keep going, I think. So it's definitely good you can hear him, or else he could be in the middle of all this mess and you wouldn't even know what's going on. Out of your box. And now these bushes, I am completely full of bushes. So I have the blueberry and the raspberry. Now the raspberry, 4 raspberries, 2 stars each. 4 blueberries, 1 star each. Another level. So it definitely it's twice as much for the blueberries. So it's definitely worth it to start clearing out those, I think. There, you get away from there. Oh, ladybug. There we go. Now 270. I don't know. I think it must be how much stuff you have, because it went up a lot faster that time. It went up a little bit. I already got it a couple more times, and it went up a little bit, but that was a lot more than it did before. Get out of there. What else did I do? This. Okay. And when you get something new after you've bought a bunch of other smaller stuff, it's going to be so much cheaper. You definitely want to get that in there. But you have to kind of sell. You have to get rid. You can't sell, but you have to clear out your old stuff. And I think I'm going to wait for that, so I can upgrade my size a little bit here too. Your box. Something really useful that they added in this, or that they have in this, is this little button here. It shows you just what you're on with everything else faded. So I can see, like, I have another carrot here to get rid of. So I can put the turnips in. Otherwise it'd be very difficult to find everything. And when you switch the category, it shows what you got there. So I want to get rid of one of these apple trees and put in level 8. Put in this pear tree, and now I've got pigs. Now pigs drop a bunch of stuff, 1 to 15. So that's kind of interesting. So I'll have to wait a little bit to get that money. Enough money for that, I think. There we go. These guys before they disappear. Yeah, these. I think the butterflies are kind of random. There we go. Now 80, so that's kind of random too. So a lot of that stuff's random. Let's put some piggies here. And I think that's all I got enough money for right this moment. Okay, I got enough to upgrade my side here. So garden expansion. So now I got a whole set where I can put. Now I got pumpkins too, which I haven't put down. I'm gonna try to put. I'm going to wait and put the highest of those on there while that's... Rather than putting a smaller thing I'm going to take out right away. Now the pumpkins... you get 2 of 6, so that's 12. And this you get 4 of 2, which is 8. So okay, it goes up quite a bit. But there's less of them too, so it's actually a little easier. Okay, built up a little bit, expanded out a little more, and now I have enough to get a dog. I haven't been saving enough for it. And the dog will chase away all these guys. We haven't even seen this guy, the wolf. Well, let's see him chase. Get that fox. There you go. He barks, makes it go away. And And that's nice because after a while things get so complicated and you can't see everything in here. I did see that little ladybug there. You can't see everything in here, so he catches the stuff you can't see. And also it's really important to try to get some scarecrows and dogs in here at some point, because when you leave the game will play, well, so far only for an hour until I upgrade that, but it'll play for a little while after, and it helps increase the amount because they're protecting it while you're not there. Now I got sheep, and sheep give you 1 ball of wool, I assume, and 9 coins. And chicken, get out of here, bird. Here's the wolf. Get rid of that guy. You have to hit him 5 times. Unless the dog scares him away, then I think he scares him away right away like everything else. As you can see, the game gets a little crazy. You know, it is kind of a simple clicker in a way, but it's kind of neat because there's always so much little things to do. There's all the little things you can look around for. The ladybugs, which I haven't seen one in a little while, probably because there's so much stuff going on I can't see it. And the birds, and scare the birds away even though the other things will scare it. And the butterflies, of course. And I think... How many scarecrows do I have? Oh, am I full? I shouldn't be full of scarecrows. How many scarecrows? Oh, I have... oh, 2 of 2. I can only have 2 until I expand it more, I think. Let's see, so... kind of waiting for that next level. The levels take a little while after a while to get anywhere, as they usually do. What else can I buy? I can't buy dogs. I can buy more sheep. I can buy more sheep. Oh, can I only have 2 of those? Oh, does that mean I can only have 9? Oh, okay. I think that means I can only have 9 of those animals. Okay, I didn't realize that. I only have 6 trees, 9. Okay, so these... Oh, okay, I'm one of these... That's kind of nice. It shows you how many... out of how many you have, so you can always see that. So now they're all full, so what I could start doing... well, I started a little bit already. Start taking out some of the smaller things. Get that. Put pumpkins in. There we go. And now I don't have enough for anything. So I guess I'm waiting more. Now I got radishes, which apparently are worth more than pumpkins. So I'm going to get rid of some turnips. All I have are turnips and pumpkins, and the turnips are smaller ones. So I'm going to get rid of some turnips. Some radishes out there. Enough for another one. Oh, I took out my thing there. Okay. There we go. Now I've just got pumpkins. And... oh, something else I wanted to show. Oh, where... this guy. This knight comes by. And I'm completely missing him. You can click them for 13 each. I think that goes up with your level. Oh, I'm on level 13, so maybe it's the actual level. No, what was I doing? I got mixed up on that. Oh, I got another... oh, this one I was doing. Okay, I guess I gotta get rid of a pumpkin. You go away. You go there. I can do more. Okay. So, get rid of another pumpkin. Throw another radish on there. There we go. Now I have enough. Okay. Now I have it full. You can just kind of quickly skip over here and see if you have the highest level, if you have enough money to get the highest level things or not. Well, these butterflies are building up. Oh, there he is. So the ladybugs are getting awful hard to find. Get out of here. You get out of here too. What I really need to do is start saving up for more dogs, because I've only got one. I think that's too much work for that one little dog. Okay, I got enough for a second dog. Now, one dog there. I think they kind of stick around one area, but they kind of move wherever, I think, too. Oh, Scarecrow. Get him, even though he's going to get him. And I think I'm going to stop here. I got a ways to go to unlock... I'm not too far from unlocking everything. I think there might be some other weird stuff coming in here, like that knight didn't come in until, I don't know, level 8 or 9 or something like that. But I think I'm going to stop here. And yeah, I have a problem with clicker games. I get addicted and I just keep clicking. I don't know that this is really that interesting as a series game, but if anyone is interested in it, if they want to see like later in the game, I'll play it, kind of do like I've done this, or I've been cutting in and out of the recordings so that I'm not just sitting here recording, me clicking and doing nothing else. Anyway, this has been Rob Boberty, and this is Plantera, which I think is pretty fun. It's a simple little clicker game, but it adds kind of some layers of complication because you have to manage all these different resources. It's a little bit of a resource management, a little bit of a clicker, a little bit of everything. It's kind of a neat little game. But the link is down below. It is a paid game, is on Steam. I forgot to look up the price, but I'll put that down in the description too, so you can see that. But anyway, thank you for watching. This has been Rob Boberty. As always, like, subscribe, and shares are always appreciated, and I hope you have a great day.